Hi, my name's Emily. Thanks for joining me on the mat again today. So I've got a practice for us today that's really going to build strength in the glutes, and it's also going to test us a little bit with our cardiovascular endurance. So I want you to know that if it gets a little too much, just pause the video whenever you need to catch your breath, and then just hop straight back into the practice when you're ready. Or you can try and blast through the whole thing in one go. All right, let's see. Okay, so come to the top of your mat. And just take a moment here, have the feet a bit wider than hip distance apart, and just close down the eyes. I like to do a check-in, how I'm feeling on the mat. Maybe you rock your weight forward and back through the feet. Let's start to wake up our balance abilities, our awareness of where we are in space. Maybe you rock your weight from foot to foot, so from side to side. And then come back to center and just lift the heel of the right foot, coming onto your tippy toes, and then switch it over, lift the heel of the left foot. You can just alternate there, just to start to wake up the feet. Perhaps you're hearing a little bit of cracks, like I am. Always seem to have quite cracky feet. And then come back to stillness. And let's see if we can set a little intention for our practice to really face the difficulty. We're going to be doing some difficult repetitions today, perhaps some challenging moves. So see if you can face that challenge with courage and also with an open mind. A nice way of checking in with that intention throughout the practice is to just take a moment to, when things are getting difficult, and say the word courage to yourself. Maybe you repeat it a few times and see what kind of difference that makes to your practice. All right, blink your eyes open and let's get moving. Reach the hands out and up, maybe the gaze towards the thumbs, and then roll down, hands to the mat. Let the knees be as bent or as straight as is comfortable for your body. On your in-breath, lift the chest, and on your out-breath, fold back into the legs. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. And then from here, we're going to shorten the stance a little and turn the right toes about 45 degrees out to the right, land the heel, roll up for warrior one. Reach the hands up. Let the left hand take hold of the right wrist, side bend to the left. Roll down through center. Let the arms release, reach up. Perhaps you look up. Right hand takes hold of left wrist, side bend to the right. And then roll both hands down. This time coming to the mat, step back to plank pose. Your choice whether you bring the knees down or leave them high, and lower all the way to the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and squeeze the buttocks, lift the chest. Release to the mat. Press up through all fours or perhaps through a full plank. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Come high on the balls of your feet, bend through the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Lift the chest as you arrive and release into the legs. Soft knees, squeeze the buttocks to help you roll up to standing. Reach the arms up high, lengthen through the body, continuous movement, roll all the way back down, hands to the mat. Lift the chest and forward fold. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Set up with a shorter stance and toes turned out to the left. Make sure the heel is grounded. Roll up, warrior one. Reach up. Right hand takes hold of left wrist, side bend to the right. Roll the arms down through center and separate the arms, reach them high, warrior one. This time left hand takes right wrist, side bend over to the left. And roll both hands down, separate them to frame the front foot, step back to plank pose. Your choice, knees up or down, lower halfway, and then untuck the toes so you can come up into upward facing dog, opening the chest, squeezing the buttocks, and pressing back, downward facing dog. Making sure these in-between moments where we're not doing any big moves are still an opportunity for you to ground yourself, to find strength, to find stretch. Raise the heels, bend through the knees, hop or jump or step to the top of your mat. Lift the chest as you arrive and forward fold. Rolling all the way up to standing and reach up high. Release the hands down by your sides. Okay, so from here, we're going to be picking up the pace a little. So again, just remembering that pause button if you ever need it. Okay, take the arms out and up and roll down, hands to the mat. Lift the chest, look forward and forward fold. Step or hop the feet to the back of the mat. Choose your push-up, perhaps coming all the way to the ground, and choose a back bend. Untuck the toes, squeeze the buttocks, come up high on fingertips either side of your mat, lift the chest. Hands by the ribs, press back, perhaps through a full push-up, and downward facing dog. Raise the right leg high and bring the right knee into your chest. Step the foot in between your hands. Press all your weight into the right foot, left foot lifts, standing split. You can walk the fingertips forward if you like. From here, left knee comes in underneath you in a little crouch, and then lift it up, extend. Bring it in and reach it out 3 more times. Crouch in and lift it up. Twice more. Bring it in. Feel the right buttocks working. Reach it out. Once more. Knees together and then apart. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Come through a push-up in a back bend of your choice. And all meeting in downward facing dog. However you get there, that's totally fine. Raise the left leg to the ceiling. Bring the left knee into your chest. Really bring it in, round through the upper spine. Step the left foot in between your hands. Transfer all your weight into the left foot. Walk the fingertips forward, right foot to ceiling. Then let's go. Bring both knees together underneath you. Find the little flamingo squat and then reach it up, standing split. Bring it all in and reach it out. Really feeling into the left buttocks. 3 more. Bring it in and reach it up. Twice more. Bring it in. Curl up and then extend out. Once more. You can do it. Bring it in and reach it up. Step the right foot to the back of the mat and then the left foot to join, finding plank pose, choosing a push-up and a back bend of your, whatever feels good for you. And meeting in downward facing dog. Let's build on that foundation, right leg to the ceiling. Bring the right knee into your chest, make it strong, make it count. Step the right foot in between your hands. Transfer your weight forward into the right foot, left foot high. Then bring the left knee in underneath you and reach it up. Twice more, bring it in and reach it up. Bring it in once more and reach it up. Perhaps here you go, have a little go at balancing. See what you can do, maybe fingertips touching down, catch yourself if you need. Excellent. Place the left foot at the back of the mat and then roll up into a lunge. Find your crescent lunge, hands reaching high. Bend through the elbows to find cactus through the arms, and then little back bend supported by really strong left buttocks. Then bring the arms down. Reach down towards the ground as you lower your lunge, feeling the right buttocks doing all the work. Then reach the arms forward, straighten through the right leg as you move. Cactus through the arms to open the chest. 4 more times. Reach down, lower the lunge. Reach forward, start to extend through the right leg. Open the chest. You can do it. Go for it. Number 3. And then number 4. There's going to be 5 in total. Last one. You've got it. Feel the right buttocks really working. This time as you come forward, plant both hands onto the mat, step back, plank pose. You might like to place the knees down, lower all the way down. Lift the chest, squeeze the buttocks. And come back down, press back, downward facing dog. Raise the left leg high. Bring the left knee into your chest, squeeze it in, make it count. Press the left foot forward, land it onto the mat. Walk the fingertips forward, right foot to the ceiling. Bring right knee in tight, curl in and extend out. Curl in and extend out. Once more, you can do it. Bring it in and then bring it out. Perhaps you find the balance. Whoa. You've always got yourself to catch you. Excellent. Place the right foot at the back of the mat. Bend through the back knee to roll up into crescent lunge. Reach high. Bend through the elbows, open the chest, support the back bend with a squeeze of the right glute. Then circle the arms down, lower the lunge. As you come up, reach the arms up, reach the left leg straight. Bend through the elbows, open the chest. That's 1. Bring it down, and then start to open it up, straighten through the left leg. Fight for the balance, just like I'm having to do now too. All right, this is number 3. Open it up. Twice more, you can do it. Last one. Whew. Feel the lower legs working. Excellent. Bring the hands down, step back, plank pose. Your choice of push-up and back bend. Meeting in downward facing dog. Just check in with our intention to meet the challenge with courage, to know when to back off, to know when to keep pushing. Can you find those moments to say to yourself, courage? Raise the right leg high and bring the right knee into your chest. Step the right foot forward. Bring the fingertips forward, lift off left foot to the ceiling. Bring both knees underneath you. Perhaps you do this all balancing now as you reach the left hand high. Woohoo! Bring it all in. Number 2, reach up. Let's go for number 3. You're always there to catch yourself if you need. All right, land the left foot at the back of the mat. Find the lunge, reach up. I hope you're all challenged too. I'm struggling. Bend through the elbows, open the chest. Excellent. From here, reach the hands down, lower the lunge, and then reach hands up, straighten through right leg, open the chest. Twice more, just 3 this time. Reach down, then reach up. 1 more time, reach down and reach up, straighten into the right leg. Excellent. This time, bring the hands down. So we've got left hand down, right foot down. Let's see if we can kind of wave with the right hand. Here's a challenge. We're going to step the left foot forward, if you can, and sit down. If you can't, do a little dance, find this position anyway. Right knee is bent and left foot is lifted out in front of you. Reach the hands forward. Let's lower down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring left foot towards the ceiling, point the toes, lower the head all the way down. Squeeze the right buttocks to roll the hips up off the floor. And lift, not lower. Now lower them. All right, twice more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Excellent. Reach the hands forward. Lower the left leg a little. Try to curl up off the mat. No hands if you can, but walk your hands if you need to. Left hand plants down. Right hand waves. Transfer your weight forward into the right foot. Step left foot back. Finding the low lunge. Step back into plank pose. Did you do it? Whew. Excellent. Find a push up in a back bend, or if it's time for you to move at a different pace, perhaps you do some cat cow. Got mixed up with my back bends. Wherever you went to, let's land in downward facing dog and take it to the left side. Reach the left foot high. Bring the left knee into your chest and step left foot in between your hands. Shuffle the fingertips forward, transfer all your weight to left foot, right foot is high. Bring the right knee in underneath you. Can you make this a balance with movement? Reach the right foot high. Ooh, bring it back in. This is number 2. And bring it in. Ooh, one more. Number 3. Oh, and land right foot at the back of the mat. Steady yourself and then roll up into a lunge. Reach the hands up. Bend through the elbows, supported back bend, strong legs. Reach down and lower the lunge. Then reach forward, up and back as you straighten through the left leg. Bend through the elbows. Again, twice more, reaching low, then reaching high, extending through the left leg. Open the chest. Once more. Awesome. Bring both hands down. This time, right hand's for support, left foot is for support, left hand is free. Take the right foot through. Excellent. Give you a little moment to get there if you had to do it a different way. Reach the hands forward. Lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the right foot high, point the toes, squeeze the left buttocks, lift the hips, and lower. Lift the hips, and lower. Once more, lift, and lower. Reach the right foot forward, hands forward, roll up off the mat. Can you do it? Sorry. And then from here, right hand down for support. See if you can transfer your weight forward. Take the right foot back, find the low lunge, and then step to plank pose. Your choice, push up and back bend. Find some stillness, find your breath. Raise the right leg to the ceiling. Bring the right knee into your chest, round through the upper back. Feel the core engage. Step the right foot in between your hands. Shuffle hands forward, lift off with the left leg. Do you find the balance? Perhaps you add on reaching the hands high. Bring both knees in wherever you're at. And then lift them out. Twice more, in and out. Woohoo. Once more, in and extend. Excellent. Land the left foot at the back of the mat. And then find your lunge, reach high. Bend through the elbows, open the chest. Reach down, lower the lunge. Straighten to the right leg as you open the chest. 2 more. Once you've done your 3, bring both hands to the mat. Left hand and right foot are for stability. Then step left foot through. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring left toes towards the ceiling. Lift the buttocks and lower. Lift the buttocks and lower. Once more, you can do it. Lift and lower. Let's see if we can find our way up. No hands. Fight for it if you need to. Left hand down, step back. Low lunge with the right foot forward. Excellent. So from here, make sure belly's lifted off the front thigh. Reach the hands back, arrowhead. All your focus in your right foot and your right buttocks. Bring left knee to chest. Find the balance quickly. Then we're going to try and open the hips to find a balancing half moon pose. So opening a little bit towards the left. Don't try and stack the hips. None of us really have perfect turnout. I'm sure there's one of you. And then bring it back, left knee to chest. Open up. And bring it in. Once more, open up. This time, bend through the right knee, land the left foot at the back of the mat. Find warrior two, flip the front palm, side bend over the back leg. Roll down, hands frame the front foot, step back, plank pose. Come through a push-up and a back bend of your choice. I'm going to do a double push-up. Let's go for it. Check in with your intention. Can you say to yourself, courage? This is the last side of our flow. Reach the left foot towards the ceiling. Bring the knee into your chest. Find strength through the belly, through the arms. Step the left foot forward. Walk the fingertips forward, right foot to the ceiling. Can you make it a balance? Can you reach the fingertips towards the ceiling? Bring both knees in and then reach them out. Twice more. In and out. In and out. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Find a lunge. Reach the hands high. Bend through the elbows. Open the chest. Circle the arms down. Lower the lunge. And then open. Straighten through the left leg. Twice more. Lower the lunge. And then reach and open. Straighten through the left leg. Once more. This time, bring hands low. Right hand is down for support. See if you can step the right foot in between. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot to the ceiling. Lift the hips and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lower the right foot as you come up to a seat. Plant right hand down. Step back. Low lunge with the left foot forward. Excellent. Make sure belly is off the thigh. Reach the hands back. Arrowhead pose. See if we can quickly bring right knee to chest in standing. Find the balance. Catch yourself. All right, slowly on the first try, opening up. Remembering hips won't be completely stacked. Half moon pose. Then bring it in, find knee to chest. Open up. Balancing Ardha Chandrasana. Bring it in. Right knee to chest. On this third one, we'll open up. We'll find the static balance. And then lower right foot to the back of the mat. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, side bend towards the back of the mat. And then roll down, hands flame the front foot. Step back to plank pose. Come through your choice of push up and back bend. And find downward facing dog. Well done. Bring both knees down. Untuck the toes. And separate the knees quite wide, perhaps even as wide as your mat. Sit the hips back for an extended child's pose. Just try to settle the breath down. Letting the belly be free. And letting the hips melt, the shoulders melt. And then just start to walk your hands back in. Take both of your legs to one side. And just find cross legs for a moment. Settle back down onto the mat. All right. What we're going to do is just have the legs quite loosely bent. Lean forward, use the arms for support. And then like a figure four kind of stretch, just place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. And then you can just choose how far you want to walk the foot in, just to find some sensation in the right buttocks or the outer hip kind of area. And then I like to just sway a little bit side to side. So you can play with that if you like. Awesome. All right, just start to lengthen through the left leg. We'll take the right foot off, but next to the left thigh, so we can find Janu Shirshasana. So just adjust as you need to. I'm going to start with a bent knee today and take my hands onto my left foot and bring my head down, and then just walk that left heel forward, just as low as it feels comfortable. And one little point of awareness that I like to keep during Janu Shirshasana is trying to direct my belly button towards my left thigh. So it's quite easy to accidentally open the right body up a little bit. Try and keep it parallel over that one leg. All right, release the hands down, walk your way back up. Lean back so you can open the right knee a little bit extra. And then bring the left hand on the inside of your left leg. Reach right arm up and over to find a side bend. You might be able to hold on to the left foot, that's up to you. And then roll that top arm down, walk your way in. Let's sweep the right hand behind you on the mat and then lift the buttocks. Just come onto left foot and right shin to open up in this modified side plank. And then buttocks comes back down, both legs straighten out. Come back to the loose bend that we had at the beginning. And then this time we'll bring left knee in, create a figure four, left ankle on top of right thigh. And then just finding that level of bringing the leg towards you that suits you today. And then just shifting the legs from side to side if that feels good, and add something to your practice. All right, we'll extend the right leg And bring left foot on the inside of the right thigh. From here, bend through the right knee, hold on to the foot, and then just shimmy that right heel as far forward as you like. And again, coming back to that internal awareness of spinning belly button towards right thigh. Place the hands down and walk your way up. Lean back a little so you can open the left leg out a little. And then bring right hand on the inside of the right leg. Left hand reaches out and up. Coming into the side bend. Maybe you take hold of the foot. Maybe you prefer to keep it a bit more open. Finding the side bend and the lengthening through the left side body. And let both hands come down. Walk your way up. Sweep left hand behind you. Come onto left shin and right foot. Squeeze the buttocks to open through the hips. And then come back down. Bring both legs forward. Shuffle your buttocks down. We're going to come down to the mat now. Leave the knees bent. And we're going to find twists. So you might like take your hands out to the sides in a T shape, or perhaps bent at the elbows for that cactus shape that we can make if we've got a smaller space. And then just hover the buttocks up off the floor a little, maybe an inch. Shift it over to the left. So you're a bit more on right buttocks now than more central as you were before. And then let knees fall to the right. When I do that, I feel a little more aligned to the spine, so you can play with what feels good for you. You might like to take your gaze over towards the left, or even close down the eyes. Just continuing to send the breath deeper, noticing how that feels in a twist. And then come back through center. Shift the buttocks all the way over to the right this time. So you're kind of resting on the left buttocks, knees to the left. And then this time, gaze over to the right if that suits you and your neck. Do you notice any difference side to side? How easy, or maybe it's a little more challenging to take a deep breath? No judgments, just awareness. Just investigating our own bodies. Come back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Perhaps you can bring forward towards the knees. And then release. Setting up for Shavasana, letting the legs come out long. Feet flop to the sides. Palms face the ceiling. Closing down the eyes. So often during our practice, and quite an energetic practice like we did today, the breath is quite big and expansive, and it's really moving you. It's easy to tap into. But now that you're in this simple rest, being supported fully by your mat, by the floor, it's a little more subtle, the movements your breath creates, the sensations in your body that your breath creates. So maybe you just feel a little extra heaviness every time you inhale. A little more of your back touching the mat. Or perhaps you tune more into the feel of your breath in and out in your nostrils. Choose a spot to really narrow in your focus and hold it there as you find your final rest. See if you can expand your awareness from not just your breath, but opening it up to feeling into the rest of your body. So maybe that's the points of contact with your mat. So your buttocks, calves, your heels, your wrists, shoulders, the back of your head. Let that awareness spread as you wiggle the fingers and toes and reach your arms back behind you along the mat for a big morning stretch, opening the body. Roll over onto your favorite side and just take a beat there to have a breath in that position too, in and out. And then gently lift yourself up into a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed down if you can. Just letting yourself stay in this state for a little longer before inviting all of the visual stimuli back in. Bring your hands to heart center as a symbol of gratitude to yourself for making the time to practice, for giving yourself the space to move quickly, to move slowly, and to return to your breath. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat again. I love meeting here. So if you enjoyed the practice, please subscribe because I'm filming videos and releasing them every week. So you get a new practice every week to do with me. And also leave a like and a comment. Tell me how you went. Tell me how you went with the intention of finding courage in your practice, facing challenge on the mat so you can better face challenge in your life. And I'll see you soon. Bye.